I'm on low boost. We're driving around Palomar Mountain. So I went to San Diego for a work trip, and I rented this awesome F80 M3 to bomb around the California countryside. I went to a couple of different car meets, and I went to a Cars and Coffee. But after this Cars and Coffee, I wanted to go up Palomar Mountain Road. I heard it's one of the best drives you can make in this country. So here we go. Let's check it out. So after hitting that Cars and Coffee up, which was pretty great, I'm going to head up to Palomar Mountain, up Palomar Mountain Road. It's about an hour from where I am. Should be a really nice drive, a lot of twisties. What's great about California is there's a lot of hills and a lot of good twisty roads you can drive on out in the mountains, which makes this trip a lot of fun. This car I think this car is lowered on springs. It's definitely very stiff, and I'm also driving it in the stiffest setting because I want it to be stiff. So, but it definitely is stiff. I don't dislike it though. It'd be great for a road trip if I put it in a comfort mode. Now, obviously for me, I'm in full sports settings because we're going up a nice mountain road, and I'm telling you, we're not even up the road yet, and I'm already having a blast driving this thing. I don't even think this is Palomar Mountain Road yet, and these switchbacks are great. One of the things I really worry about in a turbo car is modulating out of turns. You have the turbo kick on too much and the car can kick out. And obviously I'm not pushing it enough to have it get to that, but it doesn't. I can really modulate the throttle coming out of some of these turns here so that the back end doesn't kick out. BMW does a good job. It's part of the reason why they wanted two smaller turbos instead of one big one to power this car, because it makes the throttle response coming out a lot more linear, and it doesn't whip you in the ass when you want to come out of a turn. Now, it's still not as smooth as, say, my Corvette, which is naturally aspirated, and nothing will be. But I think companies like Porsche and BMW know how to make a turbo car like this that doesn't kick you in the ass when you want to come on power out of a turn. I haven't even started the real ascension yet, and it is already an absolute blast to drive this thing. My ears already popped by this point heading up the mountain, so that goes to tell you the amount of elevation that I'm going to be experiencing going up this thing. Just entering the reservation right now, and I hope the camera and the microphone in this thing does it justice, where you can really hear the pops and the bangs of this F80 M3. It's awesome. This is Palomar Mountain Road. What we were on before wasn't even Palomar Mountain Road, and was awesome. This angle in the mountainside of the car really doesn't do justice. The angle of elevation that I'm going up right now, as well as the pace that I'm keeping too. I'm still staying well within my limits, but it definitely is a good pace going up this hill. It's absolutely huge elevation going up this thing. 4,000 feet of elevation. Temperature up here. The temperature dropped 5 degrees. everybody's so nice. As you can see here, this is one of my favorite parts about driving in Southern California, because these views are just out of this world. We're 5,300 feet above sea level. If you look behind me, you can see the Pacific Ocean, and I can also see Harrah's. Let me see. You can also see Harrah's back there, which we passed on the way in. I didn't get a video of it, but just, you know, that's how it's pretty far away, and you can see it pretty clearly up here. Decently clear day. I mean, there's a little bit of clouds, but good visibility. Great day to be driving. Heading back down the hill now. Met two great people at the top of the mountain and driving down with them. Yeah, so this is Tim on the left, and that is George on the right. Tim has a Fiat 124 Spider, and George has an NC Miata. We had a blast driving down the mountain together. I ended up spending the whole rest of the day with these guys. We went to Harrah's and out to dinner out in San Diego as well. It's awesome when you meet people at random like this that are true car enthusiasts, and they really were. I had an absolute blast with Tim and George. This is Tim's Fiat. It's actually based on a Miata chassis. It just has some different things in it. It has a different engine. The 4-cylinder in this is turbocharged, so it actually has a pretty cool sound. Check it out. Go for it. The drive down the mountain was just as fun as it was going up it, especially that I got to drive down with Tim and George in their cars. Stopping off at different points to take pictures and stuff, and then just switching off and see who wants to chase and who wants to follow was pretty cool all the way down. Coming all the way down the mountain was awesome. I think you definitely get a different feel for the car on the way down. You have to use the brakes a lot more. If you have any brake problems in your car, you're going to see them more coming down a mountain like Palomar Mountain, definitely. Such a great experience around here. Everybody's very generally nice. The car community here, I absolutely love. And there's a lot of great enthusiasts. This mountain is absolutely extremely technical. As you can see, my camera ain't even keeping up right now. It is very technical. You obviously don't want to push it. You can really, I'm sure people get into real deep trouble on this mountain. But you just got to stay within your means, and I think you'll be fine. Definitely, it's a great weekend car. It's a great track car. I'm having an absolute blast driving this thing. Palomar Mountain, people. If you come to Southern California, you have to do Palomar Mountain. It is awesome. I haven't done Tail of the Dragon, but I bet this is right there with it. Honestly, the trip down the mountain is just as fun as going up. You're also getting breathtaking views as we go down of everything else that was behind us on the way up, so it's awesome. I tell you, these brakes are holding up, because I'm not really on the gas. It's all brake downhill. That wraps it up for this episode on Palomar Mountain. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys come out and get to check out Palomar Mountain. If you like the shirt that I'm wearing in this video, I do have a link in the description below for them, for Low Boost Films Turbo LS Swap E36 t-shirts. So make sure you check them out. It supports the channel. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more stuff like this. I upload a video every week. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.